Beat it up.
What up, y'all?
Yeah.
As promised, the good folks at Monsta Mondayz have linked up to have a special edition discussion. And this is something we're going to be doing. You know what I'm saying? Certain shit that's hot on the press, some current events, we might need to get it to you before the Monday, the Monday that's coming. So we just going to, we're going to give you some of these. And some of these will be just for the members. So y'all might want to sign up for the memberships and all of that. So what are we here to talk about today? Oh, hold on. I'm your host, Mr. Monster Man Rocco. My co-host,
Captain African America, the rank one, the main gun with my favorite DJ.
DJ Rec, what's happening with it?
Yeah. So let's get right to it. We are here to talk about the slap heard around the world. This is the special edition slap segment. And yeah, so that's what this is. Rec, we all saw this shit.
Yes.
We all saw what happened. I wasn't even watching the awards and I saw it immediately because negativity spreads fast. You understand what I'm saying? So I saw it. You saw it. Strain, you saw it. Rec, what do you think about it?
So, I thought that he did basically what almost anybody would do if you felt like your wife was being disrespected. Like, of course, obviously everybody can agree that the Oscars probably wasn't the best place to slap nobody. But, I mean, you can never tell somebody when to react to disrespect. You know what I'm saying? Some people are thinkers and they say, okay, I'm gonna take that right this second and I'm gonna wait into the perfect time to handle this. Some people will just be like, I'm not gonna embarrass myself right here because I got everybody watching. And then some people do what Will Smith did and go up there and handle it right then and there. You know what I'm saying? So
Strang, let's hear it. Because I don't already spoke about it, so everybody knows how I feel already.
All I gotta say, man, is I'm appalled, man, and my name is Jack. All right, and I'm appalled. All right. I think it was a bitch move, man. Classless, man. Damn. Bitch move on Will Smith's part, man. Straight up. Comedian gets paid to tell jokes, man, at the Oscars, man. This is what this nigga do, man. Anybody watch the fucking Oscars, no. You gonna get roasted, man. They do it every year. Who are you to think you special that you not gonna get, nobody gonna say nothing? And listen, niggas tell vicious jokes on that joint. That was not no vicious joke. That was not. Niggas tell vicious jokes on that joint. Like a roast. That wasn't no vicious joke. And I don't even know if Chris Rock knew she had alopecia. Did anybody know that?
Well, it was known. Like everybody.
No, do we know? Because I didn't know that, and then I seen Stephen A. Smith say he didn't know that. Do anybody know that Chris Rock know that?
I don't think Chris Rock knew that. The way he said it and the way the crowd reacted, he thought that the crowd, like, he was like, why is everybody tripping off of the joke?
No, so he seen how she looked and he said, come on. He said that was a nice one. That's what he said. He seen how she looked.
Right, but the
you
crowd
think that's
reacted.
what he noticed? How she looked out of all the crowd?
That wasn't a vicious joke at all. And y'all just said he didn't know. Who are we?
I didn't say he didn't know. I don't know, but
all right, you don't know, and he said he don't think he knew. So who are we to think everybody knows our fucking business and shit and knows that she has alopecia and all that stuff, man?
Well, I'll start by saying this.
Wait up. I ain't finished yet.
Okay. Go ahead.
And my last thing is, if that was Suge Knight said that joke, if that was even Snoop Dogg, if that was 50 Cent, would he go up there and smack one of them dudes? I don't think so, man. I think he knows Chris Rock and he knows his personality, man. All right? Wait up, and this is the last thing I got, all right? And this messes up everything because I had Chris Rock being on the next Bad Boys, all right? Now this messes up everything.
First of all, what messed that up is that they ain't gonna beat another one anyway. that's with Chris or without. No, here. Well, before go ahead, Rock.
No, go ahead.
Okay, what I was gonna say is, whether he knew or not, if he knew, he wouldn't have said nothing that's insensitive to somebody's actual medical condition. You see what I'm saying?
If he knew.
If he knew. So then because he didn't know, he made that lame joke. And that's what kind of reaction you get out of a man that's protecting his wife.
Yeah, but you don't think it was more of a joke about the haircut? Like it
Exactly.
was the haircut.
But her hair is cut like that because she lost her hair.
But to me it sounded like he thought she cut her hair like that because she wanted to cut her hair. And he said, "Oh, G.I. Jane."
Exactly. Okay. You're correct.
People are reaching. I even seen people reaching saying, "Oh, because G.I. Jane left her husband for a younger man," and the joke was deeper than that. No, I don't think it was deeper than that.
Nah, I don't think it was.
That's way too much to think about.
Yeah, people.
All right, let me say this. Right, I would like to say that, Strain, those are some very astute points. I kind of knew you would say most of what you said. I should have. I mean, you're my man. I know you. I know where you stand on certain shit. You know what I'm saying? I left out that one. I should have known this one was coming. Where you said about what he had done that to 50 Cent or Suge Knight or one of those. I should have. I didn't think to cut the ring off for that one right there. But the rest of those things, I have direct answers. With that, I don't know. I feel like as far as for that specifically, I feel like when you look at his interview after that, it seems like all of those emotions that he had in that, I feel like part of that might have been because of the Oscar shit, but nah, I feel like Will might have just been, it's very possible that he might have just been at a breaking point. You understand what I'm saying? It's a lot of shit going on. A lot of people been, you know what I'm saying? People been coming at him. You never know whatever else might be going on in his life or whatever. Not to say that that's Chris Rock's responsibility or anything like that. But I feel like if you had a break,
why are people coming at Will Smith? Why?
Hold on, let me finish. I'm gonna get to that. Right? When you get, I'm speaking on that last point though, that the one about the Suge Knight and all them niggas, right? I feel like when you get to a breaking point like that, it don't matter. Like you going like you, and at the same time, if he would have walked up on that stage and it would have been 50 Cent or Suge Knight or one of them niggas, would the result have been the same? Them niggas might have swung first. You understand what I'm saying? It would have been you saw that come with you, whatever, right? But to answer your question, I'm gonna move to the next point, or what I was saying, like. He's been going through a lot of the bullshit and all. People have been coming at him crazy, this, that, and the third, coming at his wife. You asked why they've been coming at him crazy. I'm assuming you mean because of Jada. Right. Okay. So here's the thing. Him and Jada have went public, if I'm not mistaken, about having an open relationship. Right? Like, a lot of people know that already.
Well,
right?
They ain't really did no open relationship stuff. They basically talked about a period of time where they were going through hard times and they were separated while still living together.
No, I think I heard. Can we hear from our producers?
Can we confirm?
Can we confirm from our producers? I do believe.
I've heard that, but I don't know if that was some street shit or that's some real shit that came out.
All right. Our producer says that Will admitted it in an article, right? So, like, I've heard it. You know what I mean? I didn't read the article, but I heard it. You know what I'm saying? So,
well, we all heard it, like, as industry gossip for years.
Saying, right. That's what I'm saying. Right.
No, right.
But real or not.
But that's why I asked I asked our producer if it was confirmed, right? And she read the article, right? So it's out there. You know, once the person said it's, that's, what I mean? I heard a lot of rumors that never took off. That one sticks. Everybody seems to believe that one, right? So with that being the case, right? She, like, they went public with that, just like she went public about her alopecia, right? You understand what I'm saying? As far as all of the, like, all of the drama that people they come at Will because of, I mean, granted, that's not it. They done came at him about his kids and how they raising the kids and all of that shit. You understand? This one's here, this one's that, this one is androgynous, this one is that, all kind of shit. They've been coming at that family for a long time, but real heavy on their they bedroom shit, right? Yeah. Now, here's the thing. If you have an open relationship, right, and you out there with it, everybody wants everybody to keep it real, right? They keep it real with them, and they keep it real, and they get antagonized because the world doesn't accept their lifestyle. So because the world doesn't accept their lifestyle, like they gotta accept all. They are susceptible to all of this criticism and borderline bullying and all kinds of, like, you know how many rappers got entanglement in their bars?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, all off of that.
You understand what I'm saying? Like all of the memes and this, that, and the third. So with that being said, I'm saying, like, yeah, he going through it over her, but it's not like she violated him. This is something they know about. You understand? This is they setup that people just can't deal with, that people can't wrap their head around, so they just criticize them 24/7 for. And I don't think that's right. Now,
man,
listen, son. I have been
what, man?
Listen,
that has nothing to do with Chris Rock saying G.I. Jane.
All right, so
Chris Rock, so let me sit up here right now and say, man, my grandma died last week. Man, my son put on the dress. Man, my dad. Chris Rock got shit going on with him too, man.
If Chris Rock said his grandma died last week, ain't nobody joking about that. But what I'm going to, understand that that's way more serious than alopecia.
If they do, he's not smacking nobody at the Oscars either.
That's because Chris Rock
might say something.
If Chris Rock was going to smack anybody, he would smack Will back. Chris Rock clearly ain't smacking nobody nowhere.
I don't think that's true.
You don't think that's true?
Smack Will back.
Well, first of all,
I don't think he smacked Will back at that point. I'm not saying he would have at any point, but at that point, he's not going to smack him back in front of everybody. What y'all going to do, roll around on the stage?
His whole demeanor.
That's what's going to happen next.
His whole demeanor on stage was he wasn't going to do nothing aggressive.
Chris Rock.
He was standing.
Chris Rock is a true professional.
You know what I'm saying? Like he was
a scholar.
Right? I don't know what just happened.
And a scholar and a true professional.
And the nigga chin is made out of bricks.
He kept the show going. He told jokes.
What I'm saying is this, along the lines of another point that I've been hearing a lot. People like, yo, well, we didn't know about we didn't know she had alopecia. I understand that, right? But there's a problem in that for me, because I feel like it's funny how, like, this is what's wrong with us. None of us knew about the real shit she was going through. You know what I'm saying? The shit that was, whatever. I mean, regardless of how serious we may think alopecia is, because I know men with alopecia, like, you know what I'm saying? But for a woman losing their hair, like anytime a woman got to cut her hair or she got to lose her hair, and it's not because she wanted to, it's traumatic. But I went through that. I've been with women who went through that before. It's traumatic. But what I'm getting at is, everybody know about the entanglement. Everybody know about everything negative, but some shit that's really, she going through. Don't nobody know about that.
But why would we have to know about that?
Because she went public about it, the same way she went public with the entanglement.
Everybody don't look at Jada and them like that.
But everybody looked at them like that.
That's not true, because you heard what just happened with us. We just said we heard about the open relationship, like, through the streets and stuff. We didn't hear about that from them.
Nah, but
that's how people hear about stuff.
But we all heard about that. That's but this is the point I'm trying to make.
You know why? Because Jada has a show and she puts everything on her show.
Look, this is the point I'm trying to make, though. She put the alopecia on her show too, but nobody cares about that.
I didn't see neither one of them.
Me neither. But I heard about. But we as a society make the that.
All right, let me tell you
the other shit viral.
Check this out, Rock. You an entertainer, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if you do this like I do this, but like, I don't listen to other people's shit really. Like people make albums and all that stuff. You know that. You be on the road. You don't really listen to that shit. You don't listen to other people's shit. You into your shit.
Right.
My bad.
It's like it gotta be like that with them too, man.
So good.
Like Chris Rock is a celebrity himself. He's not looking at other people's shit really.
Nah. But with comedians though, when they do jokes, they research their jokes.
But that don't mean he gotta be looking at the red tape. That don't mean he gotta be looking at the red table and her saying she got alopecia.
His comment was off the cuff.
And his comment was off the cuff. Like us not looking at that shit either and heard everything through the streets too.
Would you say, Strang?
No.
I said, and maybe Chris Rock was just like us and didn't look at that shit either and heard it through other people too, all the other stuff. We don't know.
I know.
Yeah, look,
so
Chris Rock's comment was an off the cuff idea. He didn't have that written down. He had everything else written down because you could tell that he literally he wasn't gonna say that. He was about to move on and say something else. Said that, then ended up going back to what he originally was getting ready to say, and then Will was coming up, slapped him. Then he went back to saying what he was originally gonna say 3 times, like. Because I've seen that clip so many times or whatever. I've seen how he started off his words like he was about to say, we're here to do this and this and this. You know what I'm saying? So it sounded like he was just flying by. You know, and comedians are fast with it.
And he was presenting Questlove with that award, so he wanted to get to that too.
Well, listen, man. I'm not saying that Will was right. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, I understand, nigga. That's all I'm saying. Because shit, like you know, like we've talked about this on the show prior. I don't have no problem saying this. Strang, you remember the version of Rock who could not take a joke, right? And that was because of personal things that was going on in his life. You understand what I'm saying? So you never know. Like back when I was younger, you know, if a nigga cracked a joke on me, he had to fight me. Unless he was, you know what I'm saying? Like if I was a kid and he was big, you know, I had to hold that. But I might have went and got my brother on that nigga if I could talk, you know what I'm saying? If I could make it make sense to him. You understand what I'm saying? But like, I just know.
I don't remember this about you though, right? Did you ever used to crack jokes on people?
Nah, not really until I started. I didn't have jokes. I didn't have no jokes.
I don't remember if he did or not.
That's why you don't remember. You don't remember me cutting nobody ass.
Yeah, like that.
You remember me putting niggas in the figure 4 leg lock on the concrete in the projects. You understand what I'm saying?
That's
like
hilarious.
That was how I played. You understand? We was 4 horsemen slamming niggas across hotel rooms and shit like that. That was, but those, it just like nobody, like everybody don't know what I was going through, and those people, they didn't get a pass. You understand what I'm saying? They didn't know.
Here's the thing too. I didn't get a chance to say this because I got interrupted or whatever, right? But I don't think that Will would have been scared to go up there if it would have been anybody. When you're emotionally driven to do something, it doesn't matter who it is. You know what I'm saying? Like
I've done some crazy shit over emotions. I done done some crazy shit over emotions.
I just don't think it was emotionally good. I think it was calculated, man. I think it was, that's Chris Rock talking shit. I'm gonna smack him. He can't do that.
Well, here's the thing. Like you see, he's literally smiling and laughing at the jokes until he, you know, Jada was sitting there with that look on her face.
Right.
I'm thinking that what probably happened, because we, you know, of course we can't see because we didn't see no other camera angle. But I'm thinking that he probably was laughing like everything else. He wasn't thinking about the joke. Then when he looked over at Jada, and seen Jada's look on her face, who knows? She could have had a tear coming from her eyes. Anything could have been going on right there that we didn't see. And then that nigga was like, what the hell? And then he just got up and reacted.
He said, not again. Got
you know
up.
What I'm saying?
And like I said, you never know what be going on in people's life. Somebody could have disrespected her 2 nights ago and he dropped the ball. Or he wasn't there, or something, and it's like you just never know. Like my man Math Hoffa.
I heard his little story and shit, man. It was
like Math Hoffa. Like he punched a couple of people in battles. Yeah, he was wrong, but just my level of understanding, I could see what led to it. I'm like, yeah, I get it. I understand.
And I can't.
Here's the thing too.
That,
I don't think the slap would have been as big of a thing if he wouldn't have yelled afterwards. Like if he had walked up on stage, slapped him, and then went right back to his seat.
Everybody would have thought it was staged.
Everybody would have thought it was staged, and people wouldn't have felt like it was so vicious. People felt like it was vicious because they heard Will say, "Keep my wife's name out."
He should have smacked them, man.
Like that is why it seemed extra, because that made it seem like, oh, he's deadly serious. He getting violent.
Listen. I will admit this, Strang. I will admit, I do agree that he shouldn't have slapped him.
I agree that he shouldn't have slapped him.
Right.
But
not there, right?
Not there.
Like
no, that's what I was gonna say.
He should have had a conversation with him. You know what I'm saying? And if he said something crazy, you understand what I'm saying? Then smack him.
Listen, even if you want to smack the nigga backstage and then we all hear about it, like, yo, backstage, he smacked Chris Rock. That's cool, man. But you know what they called the Oscars after that? The blackest Oscars ever.
And I don't give a fuck about that.
I do, man.
I don't give a fuck about that. That shit ain't for us, bro.
It ain't for us at all.
That shit ain't for us. And remember what I told you before. Remember what I told you recently, son. Like, we didn't understand this shit when we came in the game, but a lot of that's so much of that shit is politics, bro. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but so what, man?
Nah. Listen, it ain't for us, son. You gotta boycott them niggas every year because they don't want black people there. But right now it's the blackest Oscars, yeah.
Everything is for us, bro. It's really not nothing that's not for us, man. Everything is for us, man. If we could do it, it's for us, man. Golf, niggas said golf. That's not for us. Tiger Woods came in busting ass, man. Shit is for us,
true.
Bro.
That's true.
Motherfucker, they say hockey. It's not for us. We got a couple of black hockey players busting ass, man.
Yeah, but at the same time,
they don't be wanting us there. We have to basically bust through barriers.
We motherfucking enforce that shit and motherfucking make our presence known everywhere.
Nah, we gotta force our way in when as a culture, black people have enough money to create our own shit. We just don't got the organization and the infrastructure.
Right.
But
niggas ain't doing that, man.
But Ice Cube got the big three. That's his shit. That's hard. You understand what I'm saying?
Ice Cube always been on some black shit though.
Right. I'm just saying though, but I'm just saying that it could be done.
On some other shit.
I'm just saying that it could be done. You understand what I'm saying?
Half of these rap niggas, if they just stop buying chains and invested in a business together. You know what I'm saying?
It's not that. They want to be over. They want to be over each other. Nobody wants to be like.
Right.
Exactly.
And
that's not a teamwork idea.
Everybody is afraid of taking the risk because niggas don't trust each other. I'm gonna put my money up. What you gonna do with it? Who we giving our money to?
Right.
Or this shit ain't gonna work. This shit is gonna be for nothing. Niggas don't have no belief and no faith in the shit. But like just the same way Ice Cube made the big three, the way Kanye got the clothing shit, the way Diddy got Revolt, the way fucking Nori changed like radio used to be the thing, but motherfucking hip hop podcasters is doing they doing their own thing. They creating their own space.
You heard what you just said, even what you just said, and those people that's doing all that stuff, they know good, man, because they become part of the establishment. They become part of the people that was before them.
How?
Who I just said?
Diddy.
Okay, who else? I said Nori. I don't feel that way about Nori.
A lot. I don't know about that. I don't know about Nori, but a lot of people say stuff about that. I don't know. It's all rumors and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I feel like Nori's still for the culture.
Yeah, I feel so too. Even his sponsors.
And when I say Nori, I say Nori and a lot of other people too, not just Nori.
Yeah, who else you said?
I know I'm talking about as far as the podcast shit. It's a lot of
Nori,
podcasts.
He said Kanye. He said
I said Kanye.
Diddy. So Kanye is he's kind of he's establishment and anti-establishment at the exact same time. So it's kind of like
I don't know.
But I got you. I understand what you're trying to say.
Yeah, those dudes is not. You know what I mean?
Ice Cube, Nori. You understand? And I know that there are some more dudes that at least I believe are for the culture still that have done something trying to create something for us and by us on some FUBU shit. You understand what I'm saying?
It's not a lot, man.
It's not a lot, but
the people
we
at the
agree
top,
on that. It's definitely not a lot, but I'm saying that it could be done. Right.
The people at the top are not doing it, man. They're not gonna do it. You read about all this stuff, man. Meek Mills talk about he ain't getting paid. Mace talk about he ain't getting paid. Like, these niggas do the same thing other people.
Yo, I was thinking about that earlier today, yo. Has any of Jay-Z's artists ever came out talking about they ain't get paid?
No, I don't think so.
Master P too. All of his artists got paid. I remember Dame saying that when Rockefeller was, when they was all together. I remember Dame stressing, "You get down to Rockefeller, we get you a company. We try to make you a boss, and this, that, and the third." Like you got a few people who ain't just do the foul shit. Just treat us like they treat us in those situations. You got a few people, but I'm sure that we got more people who got money that just ain't. They just afraid to take the risk. They don't trust in the idea, the culture, or the tribe to take the risk. But if niggas did, then we wouldn't need to be boycotting no Oscars. Them niggas will be boycotting us because they can't get in.
Exactly. Anytime we got to boycott something multiple times, you already know that there's an actual problem. You know what I'm saying?
But we would let them in. They wouldn't have to boycott.
Maybe we won't. No. maybe we won't let them in.
That's one thing you don't do. You don't do the same thing somebody did to you. You make it better.
Yeah.
You make it the way it's supposed to be. You don't make it the way
I understand. But then at the exact same time, when you let everybody in, it turns back into the exact same situation.
Nah, because it's under your control, so you make it better. You don't make it the same.
And listen,
you make it the way it's supposed to be, the way you want it to be. You don't do the same thing they did.
Listen, Strang, I feel you and I agree with that. I just don't believe you. Because I think if somebody punch you in the face, you're going to punch them back in the face. And I'm not talking about the Will Smith shit. I'm talking about in regards to motherfuckers do it like niggas treat you foul. Anybody
don't treat niggas foul.
Listen, you right, but that's not my goal. My goal is to get punched in the face and don't do nothing.
Yeah.
My goal is not to do something. But I'm just not there yet.
So basically you gonna be the Chris Rock in the situation.
Nigga, you are so many miles away from there.
That's not true, man. That's not true.
So now what would you have done if you was on stage and Will slapped you?
No, I'm slapping him back. Like, we gonna be rolling around all on the stage. I'm trying to tell you that. I don't think Will Smith would slap me though. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Because I think he would know that. I think he would know that. Look, this is one thing about people, right? Mm-hmm. Even like a bully, take a bully. If a bully you, he want an easy time. He don't want you to be like, go there making a scene, saying, he want to smack you, take what he gonna take it out. If you gonna give him a hard time, even if he gonna beat you up, you don't want that time again.
See, I agree with you, right? But I don't think Will thought about it. You know what I'm saying? I don't think there was enough time for him to actually make.
You had to think about it. Think about it. Look, ha, it's funny. Oh shit, my wife is mad. Now I gotta smack you. That's all thinking.
Yeah, I know, but how fast he made his way to the stage? How fast he made his way to the stage shows he didn't take a good thought. He didn't take a real if he had thought about it, the nigga wouldn't have done it. Because he would have known I'm about to win an award.
You know how when you in the middle of emotion, it's like you can't stop now. Once you started walking, you ain't about
bro. Because I know how I am personally, right? If I feel like somebody disrespected me, it's almost like I can't not respond. You know what I'm saying? Like I get like an electricity that runs through my body that basically goes, "Oh, nigga, I'm gonna have to hurt you." You know what I'm saying? I ended up checking this lady in the store the other day for no reason, for real, just because. Yeah, I felt like it was for no reason after I did it or whatever, because I was trying to move my family out the way or whatever so that we could clear the aisle or whatever, right? And as I'm telling everybody, move over, baby, this and this and this or whatever, the lady says, "Excuse me, can we get by?" And I said, I'm already, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm already moving them, you know what I'm saying? And then the husband felt embarrassed or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So he was like, "I'm so sorry." Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Later, I felt like, because my wife was like, "Rick," you know what I'm saying? I was like, "I'm sorry. I didn't mean to come at her so aggressive, but it irked me for that split second and I couldn't help but say something." So I already know if somebody disrespects my wife, period, no matter what the situation is, I don't care how big they are, I don't care what the environment might be, I'm probably going to react in that exact same manner. Because I don't think I'm going to be able to get a chance to think about it enough before I react.
But what if you get your ass whooped in front of your wife? Then,
well, that's never happened before. So, I mean, that'll be a big what if.
It could happen.
Anything's possible. Anything's possible. But I ain't never been beat yet. So
it depends on who you think is disrespecting your wife. Do you think a little
no? But I don't care. But that's what I'm saying, though. That doesn't even matter to me. So, I fought so many niggas that's way bigger than me, and I haven't taken an L yet. I mean, God is good,
right?
But it's definitely possible. But I just have not. Huh?
You never lost a fight, right?
Never lost a fight.
Oh my God.
On everything.
No, I never lost a fight either. Not a fair fight.
Never lost a fight. And here's the thing, though. I'm a different kind of person. Like, as soon as I feel like it's an aggression going on, I attack first. I don't give nobody a chance to hit me first.
I lost a couple of fights, but I fought in some good fights.
Look, let me say this, y'all.
I mean, I could lose a fight. I'm not saying I can't. I'm just saying I haven't.
Let me say this, right? I seen a couple of comments about this, and I believe this. I knew this, but I didn't verbalize it. I felt this, but I didn't verbalize it, right? Mm-hmm. It's like Chris Rock got slapped for everybody.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? He got slapped for all the disrespect, right? It's somebody we know, right? It's a rap group that we know, and we only friends with a few rap groups, right? Strang, because we know a lot of niggas, but we only really rock with a couple of, you know what I'm saying? And one of the members, the one that I'm closest with, told me about something that another one of the members told him. And that other member, I think, is probably the one you're closest with, right? But he said, Son told me that Son told him that you gotta smack a nigga at least once every 6 months. So niggas know not the motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? Because niggas need to know, right? Granted, this was a statement from
ages ago,
probably 20 years ago, right?
Oh, all right.
You understand what I'm saying?
I felt like that 20 years ago.
Right. But when you feel like I say that to say this, like, Will Smith ain't never smacked. Well, he did smack. I seen him smack a white man on the red carpet one time
for trying to kiss him.
Yeah. Trying to kiss him. I seen that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But like, you know, like.
Look, and thanks for saying that, because he didn't smack him as hard as he smacked him.
Because that's not the same as disrespecting his wife.
That
exactly. He gave him like a little pat.
Nah, because you gotta understand, when you overseas, them French niggas, or the Italians, they do the kissing. They got way customs over there, and sometimes they don't understand your personal space. They want to hug you, and you be like, get off me sometimes. You understand what I'm saying? So
that's exactly what he did. He said,
hey
man, what the hell you doing?
Pat him with like 2 fingers. He's like, hey.
Yeah, I feel like that was
he hit him with the back. Yeah, he hit him with the back of the hand, like pat.
You understand? And Will Smith said, I seen Will Smith. I don't know if I read it or I seen him actually say. He said after that smack, he said Jay-Z called him 911 100 times until he called back on some nigga. I don't remember what he said. But that was the energy, right? But
he said him and B was about to do a show, but they decided that they might want to stay in the house and just watch that video all night and laugh.
Right. But back to my point, right? Will is a nigga who, you know, he definitely ain't smacked no nigga every 6 months to make sure they respect him. You understand what I'm saying? Like, he's been the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, you know, happy-go-lucky ass dude, you know what I'm saying? And through all of these past, I want to say, damn near 10 years, niggas been coming at him.
And you seen the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, man? He got ran out of Philly, had to go to Bel-Air, live with his uncle.
No, he didn't get ran out of Philly. He got in one little fight and his mom got scared. That wasn't his choice, right? So even if he did get scared, I remember another one of our homies when we was kids. Well, when we was teenagers, we was in our 20s. He was like, son. He told me, he was like, son, I remember one time I told such and such, said, son, we pussy, son. We only front on niggas that we know what to be and la 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 la. But from now on, I ain't pussy no more, son. La 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 la. And that nigga turned into one of the craziest niggas we know. right?
That's a smart man.
Wow.
Right? And you know him. He's from Ceplo, right? We went to school with him, all of that, right? His brother run with us. You know what I mean? So,
I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm sure I know. But whatever.
Right. So that nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like I bring that up to say a nigga could be like, enough is enough. Niggas is about to stop playing with me, and the next nigga is gonna be the last nigga, and you know that.
I'm just saying, it gotta make sense, man. Like, don't smack a comedian that make jokes. Smack somebody else that's trying to make a joke or something. Then that makes sense to you. This guy's a comedian that got paid to come there and make jokes.
Yeah, I feel you. You know, but like I said, you just never know what niggas is
you never know when something's too far for another person too, like, because everybody has their own.
But it wasn't too far for Will. It was just too far for Jada.
Yeah,
it was too far. And
Will was like,
but you know,
hold on a second.
In a married couple, one person is together. Like both people are together as one.
I'm saying, look, Rhett, Strain. We ain't never went to war because another nigga, because one of our niggas was like, he did whatever, or a nigga, or not even a whatever, but he violated you. Like, I ain't never.
Yeah, but you talking about 20-year-old shit. These niggas is 50, both of them.
That's true too. But yeah, at the same time, at what age is too old
to get a smack to smack somebody?
I hear what y'all saying, and y'all right. I just don't think he crossed the line.
Here's the thing. I don't really think that the smack is that big of a. I don't think the smack is that big of a deal, to be honest. I think him smacking him was more on some. All right, nigga, now watch him out. It was one of them type of smacks. Because literally, if he wanted to do more damage, he could have just punched him. He could have knocked him out on the stage or something, or slammed him.
You said if that was me, right? You said, yo, what you would have did? I said I would smack them back. Yeah. But what I wouldn't have did is if I felt like you disrespected my peoples, I wouldn't have walked up there and did that. I would have said something backstage or something like that. That's what I wouldn't have did.
All right, check it out. All right. Just so I feel you. Like I said, I don't feel like it was right, but I understand. That's
and I would have been like, yo, my wife going through something, but don't do that, man. Like, right. And then Chris Rock is the type of guy that would be like, oh, that would have been like, man, yo, you know, I would never, and you know that
exactly.
Yeah, but I would never, like, you know.
All I'm saying is this.
Yeah, that's facts.
All I'm saying is this, right? All I want to say is this to end this. Me personally, like I said, I don't think it was right, but I understand. I personally have been quoted. If you scroll back far enough on my Twitter, I'm sure I typed it, right? If it was up to me, or if I was president, or if I had it my way, I said one of those introductions, it would be legal to slap a person one time.
For what?
I've said this. You understand what I'm saying? Huh?
Like, okay, so you're saying like one time a person?
No, one time a person, like, and nobody wants to run around smacking each other, right? Nobody's gonna go on slap sprees, right? Yeah. But like, because like you get one and then it's illegal. You can go to jail for after that, right? But like, I just
feel so like the first slap free and then everything else after that,
right? Yeah, so it's like I feel like that shit would curb so much disrespect. Because people do and say so much shit that they know, because they go, it's just words. When if they knew that it's just one slap, niggas wouldn't do that. And as wrong and as foul as that may feel as somebody, I've believed and thought about this shit and felt this way for years. So you should know. I mean, just that. With that in mind, you could understand why I feel the way I feel. I feel like people do too much. People be doing too much. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes you gotta slap somebody right.
You gotta slap somebody sometimes. But you know, I'm glad nobody was seriously harmed. Yeah, you understand what I'm saying?
Now,
it looks like the guys are apologizing to each other and shit like that. I don't know. Hopefully it'll all work out. But you know,
I do gotta say, I do agree with the fact that he shouldn't have slapped him. But since he did, I don't find anything wrong with it. You know what? I think he shouldn't have done it, but since he already did it,
I don't find it.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll with him on this one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just wish somebody else said it. That was big.
To see if he would have did the same thing.
That's right. Just to see.
Well, maybe we'll find out because
he doesn't look like no punk.
Nah, we're gonna find out.
Maybe we will because look, he smacked one nigga for having his wife's name in his mouth, and now look at her name is in everybody's mouth right now. So maybe somebody else might get slapped. Who knows? I don't know, but we gotta go. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure you brothers have. You know what I'm saying? Some shit to do and all that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Thanks for joining me. I wanted to talk. The fans was harassing me. I needed to talk about it with y'all.
For sure.
Love you, bros. I'll see you next week.
My God.
And to the fans, every Monday, come check us. You know what I'm saying? And also we got these clips every day. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and become a member. Because you get the good shit.
Subscribe.
You get the good shit.
Thank you for listening to Monsta Mondayz Podcast. Please join us every Monday from 8 to 10 p.m. West Coast time and 11 to 1 a.m. East Coast time. Every single Monday, Monsta Monday on the Dash app. Also, check out these awesome shows from the rest of our podcasting family. Funny Farm, East New York Radio, All Elements Mix Show, The Star Power Collective, La Cosa Nostra Radio, 5150 Mix Show, Block News Live, Final Coffee Mix Show, and Hidden Gems. Check them all out under the Delicious Vinyl radio station.